Hey there, racing fans! Do you remember the days when Mercedes just couldn't stop winning? A winning streak that had us all in awe from 2014 all the way to 21. But last season, third place shook their podium dreams. This season, a fight back to second. It's like watching a Titan stumble only to start regaining their footing. Now, for those who think Mercedes is out for the count, think again. Next season is already in their crosshairs. They've got a blueprint to redemption, and they're busy making not just one, but 6 seismic upgrades to their Formula One chariot. Get ready, because today, we're taking a sneak peek into what Mercedes is cooking up in their high-octane kitchen. We're not just talking tweaks and tunes, we're talking a full-throttle makeover to get back that championship shine. So, let's rev that curiosity engine and dive into each of these game-changing mods. We're on track to dissect how Mercedes is aiming to leave their rivals in the rear-view mirror come next season. First off, let's rewind the clock to September 2023, where Toto Wolff, the orchestrator of Mercedes' AMG Petronas, took center stage in a press conference. In a candid admission, he acknowledged that the team's performances in 2021 and 2022 fell short of their high standards. Fast forward to the 2023 season, and the Mercedes W15 faced its own set of challenges. Sluggish responses in low-speed scenarios and a bit of instability at the rear axle during high-speed conditions. Not exactly the smooth ride synonymous with the Mercedes brand. Race weekends turned into a bit of a roller coaster, happening way too often, and it was pretty clear that a big overhaul was desperately needed. Now let's talk about the turning point. Earlier in this journey, we hinted at the Mercedes W15 and the ambitious strategic recovery plan set in motion for the 2024 championship. No mere cosmetic touch-ups here. They're diving into a comprehensive transformation across 6 key operational fronts. Picture pivotal enhancements to the car's monocoque structure, a meticulous re-engineering of both the front and rear suspension systems, and a revolutionary gearbox concept. This transformative journey commenced with a bold upgrade showcased at the iconic Monaco Grand Prix in May 2024. Revealing a broader philosophical pivot within the team. The front suspension assembly underwent an extensive overhaul, meticulously engineered to leverage anti-dive geometries, marking a pivotal step towards performance enhancement. Diving deeper into the intricacies, discussions with the team's think tank in November 2023 hinted at a potential shift towards a V-shaped chassis, taking inspiration from the successful design philosophy of Red Bull Racing. This isn't merely a visual change, it's a testament to Mercedes' unwavering commitment to pioneering advancements. Adjustments to the chassis will strategically facilitate the realignment of mandatory laterally mounted impact structures, opening up new aerodynamic possibilities. So, in a nutshell, it's not just a makeover for the eyes. It's a thoughtful optimization of the car's external silhouette and a fine-tuning of the bodywork. Now, let's really dig into the details, catching the intricate dance between aerodynamic forces and the mechanical core of the W15's suspension system. In a tech chat at Silverstone in July 2023, Andrew Shovlin, the brain behind Mercedes trackside engineering, pointed out some impressively cool details. He was all hyped about the aerodynamic upgrades and the solid steps they took to nail that tricky entry phase stability thanks to the game-changing tweaks they pulled off in Monaco. These moves, they're not just tech jargon, they're laying down the game plan for the W15. What's the end game? Wiping out the unpredictable performance quirks that used to give Mercedes a headache in past races. Transitioning our spotlight, let's shift to another key player in the realm of Mercedes engineering marvels, James Allison, the esteemed technical director. Known for his exacting standards, Allison is often the architect behind Mercedes' conceptual decisions, those crucial choices that transcend surface aesthetics to shape the very essence of their cars. Diving into the world of aerodynamics, Allison's team meticulously dissects the nuances of ride heights and considers the subtleties of ride bust, defining the so-called performance windows that represent optimal conditions for their machines to achieve peak results. Now, as we shift our focus to achieving peak results, we step into a realm that goes beyond the realm of pure mechanics, the well-being of their drivers. Recent rule changes targeting the harsh effects of porpoising triggered a substantial modification, a 15mm increase in floor edge height. This is where Mercedes' influence in the sport takes center stage. They weren't merely adapting to these changes, but actively advocating for them. However, in a fascinating twist, Mercedes opted for a conservative approach in their initial response post-regulation modification. Instead of aggressively lowering the ride height to gain additional downforce, they displayed restraint, a decision that some might characterize as cautiously calculated. Allison himself openly acknowledged this, admitting that their hesitancy to choose a lower ride height had a noticeable impact on their overall performance. It's a candid reflection that adds an extra layer of anticipation for their upcoming machine, the W15. According to him, this next-gen contender isn't merely an evolution, it's the culmination of all the tweaks and adjustments from the past season, a machine finely tuned and fully adapted to the ever-changing landscape of Formula One. Reflecting back, the pivotal year of 2023 witnessed a game-changing moment as James Allison returned midway through the season, marking a crucial juncture for Mercedes. Recognizing that the team's dynamic had unintentionally become somewhat fragmented in their relentless pursuit of dominance, Allison's keen observation set in motion a conceptual shift. This shift, initiated tentatively in 2023, is gearing up to materialize in the form of the W15 in 2024. Fast forward to the launch of the W15, propelling Mercedes into the highly anticipated 2024 season, and there's a palpable change in the air. No longer confined to cautious, reactive strategies, Toto Wolff and his team are now embracing a more assertive approach, fueled by a deep-seated intent to steer clear of past mistakes. The W15 signifies Mercedes' commitment to a bold and proactive strategy, setting the tone for a season marked by determination and a departure from the more reserved approaches of the past. If you ask us, Mercedes' journey extends beyond the progression of a single car. It's a narrative of a team's resilience, innovation, and unity. Gearing up against formidable competitors like Red Bull, they do so with an air of cautious optimism. Confident in their arsenal, a blend of resources, expertise, and an unwavering will to reclaim the apex of Formula One racing. Now, it's your turn. What's your take on Mercedes' strategies for 2024? Do you believe these plans are robust enough to propel them back to the pinnacle of Formula One? Or do you think there might be some overlooked aspects that could keep them on the sidelines for another season? Jump into the discussion in the comments section below. We'll see you next time.